Hey, I got nothing. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. You remember the Goonies? It's an old show back when I was a kid. Back in my day, the Goonies are real cool. There was a part of, hey, you guys. Why am I talking to you? And that is, I'm going to try to do a micro lecture on the Radio-Ulna joint, specifically a little trick. Get away, pop up. A little trick that I think I need to enforce to maybe help some of you guys out see Radio-Ulna joint position. First, remember, the wrist does not twist. This twisty thing you see, that's not happening here. That's happening here and all through here, not here. You can't keep your forearm stiff and spin your wrist. You see how my shirt's moving? It's because the motion's happening here. If the motion wasn't happening there, you wouldn't see my shirt moving. Okay? So what that allows us to do, understanding that the wrist doesn't spin, is acknowledge and see that the thumb will always be radial side. This, I made a little black mark, that is my what they call the radial styloid. It's just a bony notch on the end, on the feet of the radius. So watch what happens when I do this. What? Goes along for the ride. Okay? Wherever your thumb is the feet of the radius. So what that allows us to do is make this really neat observation that always holds true. When you are supinated, anatomical position, the thumb, because it's on the radial side, is going to be lateral to your arm. Lateral epicondyle right here. The little trick I like to do is walk the thumb and see where you're at. So in anatomical position, I take my thumb, I'm going to take a walk, and I walk it down and I see that I'm lateral. That means I have to be supine. I have to be supinated. If I am pronated, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to walk the thumb down and I'm going to notice, whoa, that is my medial epicondyle. I must be wrapped. The feet of my radius went from lateral to medial. And then the semi-pronated position, halfway, no problem. You walk that thumb and it's going to walk you to the bicep. Because if you think about it, the bicep here is halfway between lateral and medial. Walk that thumb down, bicep. So any position you're in, even the tricky ones, right, where I'm doing this kind of stuff, if you're like, I can't quite see it. I was taught my freshman year about soup bowls, and I can't, no problem. Walk the thumb and see where you're at. Here's my thumb. I am lateral. That means I'm supine. Here, walk the thumb. Doop, 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 doop. Medial, prone. Got it? Even the really hard one, the upright row example. If I start here for the upright row, right? I start here. My thumb is medial, so I'm prone. But when I do this, I'll walk my thumb and it's lateral. That meant I had to have supination when I do this. And there's a reason for that, is because your shoulders are trying to take your grip when you're down here. If you stayed prone, you'd do this as you bring your arms up. Think about it, I'm still prone. This is supination, this is pronation. Prone, prone. So you don't want to stay prone when you do an upright row. You're going to supinate so that you can keep your fingers under the bar. A functional circle of grip. Okay? So that's hopefully a little trick for you guys to help you figure out whether you're prone, supine, semi-prone, or whether you had pronation or supination. You just walk that little thumb down and see where he's at. See where she's at. If she's lateral, you're supine. If she's medial, you're prone. And if she walks you to the bicep, which is in the middle, you're semi-prone. Why do we say semi-pronated? Well, anatomical position, you're all the way supinated. And so if anatomical position was fully pronated, then we'd call this a semi-supinated position because you got to supinate to get there. We call it semi-pronated position because you got to pronate from anatomical to get there. Easy enough? Okay, I hope this helps. You guys let me know if y'all have any questions. Do not forget, we have a test on Wednesday, and I am available to answer questions. I am not going to literally teach from the beginning. That's what we have lectures for. That's what I have these videos for you to get a jump start with the support materials and my lectures. And then what I'm here is to fine tune, to clarify, to answer some questions, specific questions to make sure you're understanding, not to start from the beginning, the earth cooled, then dinosaurs came, and this is a wrist, okay? Cool? All right, guys, you have a good weekend.